Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Here's Hurts to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First down, Philadelphia.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Eagles first down.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball is overthrown. I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Throwing his Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. And they'll accept that penalty.
Automatic first down.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 8 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
180.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
180.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Once again, it's Irving. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Open man is Ibuka. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
The decision for Todd Bowles, and he says let's go for it on fourth down.
180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. He's in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why he's trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Take it, guys. Give them some time. 3 points are huge.
Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for two here.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the two. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And that one will fall incomplete.
Buccaneers 6.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So halftime is upon us on an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
It's fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They go play action here on first down. Now Hurt, and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
To number 9, Emeka Ibuka. First and 10 at the 30.
Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Back now in Tampa. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Eagles 13.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
24 yards. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers' 25-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down.
Now 1st and goal.
Philadelphia.
Back to throw.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they put it on you, haven't they? They've told you you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
So Mayfield and the Bucs down 21-20, 57 seconds to go. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot. Mayfield. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Andrew Makuba on the coverage.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
brings up a third
So back-to-back
down
incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
180.
Now Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield. He's got Otten on the out route. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Here's 2nd down.
180. What's up?
Here's Baker. And this one is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Good. 180.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
At their own 44-yard
Let's go. Trim it.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that?
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And Thursday night primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Baker now. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Irving here from the gun. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mayfield will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Baker now from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here we go. It's Mayfield. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Nick Martin picks it off. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Jake Moody to kick
A
off.
quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Bucky Irving now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Prime Time. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Mayfield to throw for it. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. 1st and 10 from the 32. Mayfield now from the gun. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. So he'll get the return lined up to about the midfield stripe before he goes out of bounds.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Motion man sent left. On the gun is Purdy. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And that's going to be good for a 1st down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to within 6. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions. It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
On third down, Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Taylor to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Calijah-Kancey.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Purdy. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 6.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. Purdy.
And the 49er first
It's
down.
going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Absolutely fires this one right side. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? So I got single eye.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Keeps the score. Niners 19. Buccaneers 7. Jake
Out to
Moody
kick it away.
kicks
Here's
off
Moody.
for the 49ers.
On the return, here's Irving. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They'll work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. The give to Irving to start this drive. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner.
1 yard gain.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Purdy on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Purdy throwing here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
7 yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the end.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. They try to trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Irving. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't putting it to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
From the gun, Mayfield. Pushed out of the pocket. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So first down from the 41. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and
To the air on 3rd and long. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
It's complete. This is Egbuka. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
Jake Elliott.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline, and he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line.
Gain of 34 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 34 yards.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jahad Campbell getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Jake Moody.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Avery Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
We are through 1. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
3rd and short. Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
8-yard loss on the play.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
13, 49ers 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Get set! Watch out!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Kittle is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Get set. Get set. Hey, team. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover.
The Eagles offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
15-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Outside. 21. Right outside. 21.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Still 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Hey, team.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
You know, I think we take for granted, we see these guys so often now in this league, Mike, have the ability to throw the ball so accurately on the move. And it's not as easy as it looks. And here's a great example why. If you're not perfect from the ground up and that ball just comes out a little off rhythm.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this one. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Barker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try the jet sweep. Here comes Brown. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Hurts.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half is carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelopes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
By the 49ers. They'll take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on first down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Third and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Play action can be a great weapon in the passing game, especially when it works. But when it doesn't, it can leave you vulnerable to a negative play like we saw here. Great job getting the quarter.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Jordan Elliott. A 6-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 11.
Hey, let's go.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. Down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 3.
Back up to the 3. It's second and goal. Throwing is Hurts. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. He'll run with Barkley. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Purdy now back near his goal line. Going up top. He's got it! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 52 yards. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory.
ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound...
Looking for Goddard, but it's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He's got to gain a 6 there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Got a man. This is Evans. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that will be at Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down.
Once again, Irving. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Give him 13 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Another try for Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here we go, it's Mayfield. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Hurts from his end zone. It's caught by A.J. Brown. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. Hurts now from the gun. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. 1st down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
One final shot before the half. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our... I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Irving on the counter. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He'll throw it. That one's good to Godwin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's the give to Irving. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Baker out of the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Giving 24 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the 1st.
That's good for a 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Irving on the inside give. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 2nd down, Mayfield the pass. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Oh, I hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. You get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He finds Brown right side. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 7. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Get some space around midfield. And And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Irving. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37. Receiver in motion, going left. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.
Well, welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him early.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a first down. First and
They'll send their tight end left. Right back to Irving. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
a gain of 15.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Niners' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got it at the 3, and he'll take it on in. Cade Otton, touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, 49ers 0. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Patrick Taylor now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 30.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back first and 10. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw, Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up
Second and 11.
at their 48-yard line.
Get set.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Third down and
It is
13.
third and long. Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 31.
They'll throw again with Purdy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up
Second down, they need 3.
the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
And the first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
On the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 49ers, 21-yard.
He'll go again here with Irving. And he's gonna pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
The 15-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. On first down is Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This returnable with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Moving to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he is out of bounds. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Irvin. He'll get about 2. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 38.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Second and 8.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Third down.
Mayfield to throw. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We begin the fourth quarter with a run here on first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like you're
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
Here's
Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This returnable with Taylor. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 49ers offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one batted in the air and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run with Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. at the 28-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Throwing is Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. On the ground, it's Irvin. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Bucs are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running. Takes him down to about the 4.
And a first down. 1st and goal.
So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. go, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, we're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
A gain of 29 yards.
Hurts will try it again.
Eagles first down.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. He's got his big tight end, Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, 49ers nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable with Taylor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Flush to his right. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. Hurts to the air on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Don't touch.
Saquon. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From a little further back, here's second and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the
One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First and 10. Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that's over everybody out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
Third down and 10 yards.
And third down coming up. Throwing again is Purdy. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. To throw is Hurts. There's the tight end, Calcaterra. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To throw is Hurts. That is intercepted.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Now Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 42.
On first down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Niners are going to take possession. drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Carter getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Avery Williams. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Dotson, the man in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Receiver in motion. Going right. A 1st down throw for Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable with Taylor. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Niners offense going to take over just before the half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Taylor. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. Purdy. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw once more. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake. Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Niners will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the 49ers.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
And he will score! George Kittle, touchdown, 49ers. That his second touchdown tonight. All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
The 49ers.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. He's got his tight end Calcaterra to the left. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now, second and inches. Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate moves.
They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now, on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So a win here for the 49ers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.